Hello, I'm Mark. I'm from Southern California, LA area, Riverside area, and I'm working at Akishima Moritown School. I'm in a very lucky situation where my commute is a 10-minute walk from my house. There's a nice little park where I can run around or exercise if I don't want to do it indoors. And there's a lovely cafe, 2 minutes walk that's open until about 12 o'clock. So even after the last trains have stopped running, I can grab a bite to eat if I'm, tired or not feeling up to cooking. Now, some of the main hobbies that I'm involved with are rock climbing and yoga. Akishima has a very nice kind of outdoor outlet center called Outdoor Village, and attached to it is a big yoga studio with a cafe and an indoor bouldering area. And so at the advice of some of the locals here, they've gotten me to try yoga for the first time. Luckily, one of the instructors speaks both English and Japanese. So sometimes it's a good challenge to, sit there and interpret her directions, and sometimes she'll give me the help I need. So it's lots of fun. My apartment has, I think the first thing that stands out to me is the nice bath area. I love to take hot baths, especially this past winter. And it kind of starts with a kind of narrow hallway with a sort of slide open closet, and then I have a nice little kitchen area on the right. It's a little smaller than I'm used to, so I've kind of taken a wooden plank and put it over my sink for when I need to chop vegetables or prepare meat. And so, I figured out a good way to make it work for me, yeah. The biggest thing that I found that I can do to help my students is just knowing what they're into and sharing our similarities and maybe even our differences. Oh, I've heard about this interesting science magazine. Maybe you can read up on it and tell me about it the next time we see each other. Because a lot of our students come here for opportunities in growing their business acumen or their skills for clients overseas. And so English itself isn't necessarily enjoyable. So I want to make sure that my students can get the most fun out of not just class, but also the English experience as they can. One of my favorite classes is my 4 to 5-year-old Grace class. And they're so competitive, but they never get demotivated, which is really thrilling because they'll always be shouting English and competing, and just that kind of energy in turn bounces back into me, and I think it's kind of a reciprocal relationship where we're both motivating each other. So a lot of the staff here at Akishima Moritown are very young, and we only have one veteran, about 12 years she's been with AEON, and we can't always rely on her for advice on how do I deliver this or strategies for getting certain students together. And so as a bunch of young minds, we sort of have to throw things at the wall and really see what sticks. And sometimes it doesn't always go so well. So we always, in our morning meetings, will report back, hey, this has been working really well for getting my students to get their materials out or be prepared before class. And inversely, this hasn't really worked out very well. And I think that sort of system of planning to do something, just going for it, and then reflecting with each other has really helped to not only strengthen our bonds, but also improve us all as teachers. Yeah.